In this video, I'm going to share how I created this realistic ocean sunset drawing from start to finish. I'll walk you through step by step and give you all the details you'll need so that you can follow along. So let's get started. First, let's make sure we've got all the materials we'll need. Here's a quick list of the materials. I'm using Strathmore toned paper, specifically toned blue paper, but feel free to use whatever you have. I'm using the Prismacolor Premier 24 set, and of this set, I'm only going to be using 15 of the colors. Here's a list of the colors we'll be using. Take a screenshot if you'd like. I also recommend having a pencil sharpener handy to keep your pencils sharp. I also used washi tape for the edges of my drawing, and while not completely necessary, I like it to create a clean edge. The dimensions of my drawing are 5 inches wide and 7 inches tall. Here's the reference photo we'll be using. I'll link it in the description below so that you can download it. Alright, step 1. I used a ruler to create a horizon line a little lower than halfway down the page. Then we'll be using a base layer of sienna brown, focusing on the brown tones of the reference. Since this is only the first layer, search for details such as clouds and waves and lightly sketch them out with the brown pencil. Here's a closer look to show you how lightly I'm pressing the pencil for this base layer. You can still see the paper underneath. This will help us add more colors in layers later on. Next, we'll apply a second base layer of the color True Blue to start introducing some blue tones. Focus on areas that have a bright blue color, such as the sky and the ocean. Once we're done with this base layer, we'll start working on details from top to the bottom. We'll begin with the clouds and then move on to the ocean. To add some purple hues, I'm introducing Parma Violet into the clouds. Grab light cerulean blue to continue adding a light blue hue to the sky. I also keep adding True Blue and blend these two blue colors together. The key here is to just keep adding layers and using a light touch so that your pencil layers aren't too harsh and you can always add colors over them. To create the light, soft clouds, I'm using a blend of peach and white. And as you can see, I'm reintroducing previous colors that we've already used just to keep adding layers and blending where needed. Let's add some golden sunset colors using orange. Remember that this is only the first layer of orange, so press lightly to map out where you want this color to be. Continue adding in some golden colors using canary yellow, and soon we'll be using Spanish orange. Go ahead and add in a little crimson red just to create some vibrant red colors. I like to blend with other colors so that the red isn't too harsh. I also like to use violet blue just to darken those purple hues a bit more. Go ahead and mark where the sun is using a blend of white and canary yellow. We'll be adding the sun rays later. Continue filling in the sky using peach followed by light cerulean blue. Introduce the color poppy red to add a pop of color to the clouds. Using your white pencil, go ahead and add in the sun rays. I like to use orange and yellows to kind of tone down the brightness of the sun rays after I've drawn them in white. And we're almost done with the sky. I'm just adding a few last minute details before we move on to the ocean. Now it's time to move on to the second part of the drawing. We'll enhance the layers of the ocean by adding to the base layer we already began earlier. Use sienna brown and true blue to build it up. Pay attention to applying sienna brown where the sand is and true blue where the ocean appears blue. Add a base layer of canary yellow and orange to start building up the reflection of the sun on the water. Use crimson red to outline the edges of the waves. Here I'm adding dark brown and Tuscan red to create some depth of the sand. To create the reflective wet sand look, I'm layering peach over sienna brown. Use indigo blue to continue defining the edges of the waves, and then also use Parma violet to continue adding that purple hue to the ocean. And I like to use a color like light cerulean blue to blend the ocean a bit more. Using your white colored pencils, start adding the reflection of the sun. To give the sand a nice yellow golden tone, I added the color goldenrod. Use your white pencil to make the ocean waves brighter and add some details. This will also help blend the colors. Highlight the sun reflection a bit more now that we've built a nice orange base layer. Add more white and yellow on top of it. And we're just continuing to layer those purples, oranges, reds, blues until you're satisfied with the richness of the colors. Now we're going to use a sharp blue pencil to add those ocean waves going right through the sun reflection. I like to use the color peach to blend all the details together so they look more seamless. Now's the time to add any final touches and details to your drawing. Take a look at the reference photo and see if there's any more colors or details you'd like to include. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.